Hey, I recognize that voice! Disclaimer, this fan game is a non-profit joke/parody game. I do not own any of the characters, VTuber designs that appear in this fan game. Except for my own creations, I genuinely hope that I made myself as clear as possible here. I also do not own any of the SFX music, voice lines, PFP icons, as the ones I'm currently using for this project are being used for parody purposes only. Any creators, owners, and sites the SFX music, voice lines, PFP icons found in this fan game will be credited once the game ends, so please don't worry. If you read this and understand everything, then please click this button to continue onwards. I do understand everything I just read there, but before we press this button, hey there everybody, how you doing? I am Francis, and welcome to RTD Productions, the Developers Direct. This was made by RTD Productions, a good friend of mine and a good friend of this channel. You may have seen him quite a few times in the comment section of this channel. Either way, he messaged me and asked me to give this a try. This game is supposed to be an April Fool's joke, which is why I did this. I don't really know if it's a game. I don't know anything about this game. I was kind of kept out of the loop about this game. He was very quiet about this. Obviously, I'm a little bit late to the party as always, since April 1st, as you guys can tell, has passed. But you know what? Better late than never. Let's start the direct. Here we go. RTD Productions, Developers Direct. Quick here to start. Okay. Oh, I have to actually click where it says quick here to start. Okay. Oh. Hello. Oh, that is trippy as hell to stare at. And there he is, RTD himself. Howdy, Ouija Publicans. Hello. It's been a long while. It sure has. You know, since the very last time I ever truly made a game of sorts, I had so many delays. Yeah, that's true actually. Cancellations. And even IRL stuff to deal with for years. You know, I can relate to that. But now, I think it's finally time to change that. I agree. My name is Luigi, or g-luigi for short, or RTD Productions. And in this randomly crafted developer direct, there's just one small thing I'd like to discuss with you guys. Oh, okay, what's that? Oh, hi. It's in regard to a more recent project of mine. Yeah, the Psychic Friend Fredbear, I believe I played that on his channel, didn't I? Psychic Friend Fredbear, Heroes of Monetization, a YouTube parody. Behind the scenes, I've been debating on whether this should be a game or not. I mean, a fan game where YouTubers plus VTubers are the primary focus. It felt like it'd be too far out of left field. Not to mention, it'd take years to complete. Yeah, you know, I can see that. And I mean asset-wise too. VM bases, 8-bit sprites, backgrounds, etc. So then, why even make this developer direct at all? You can just cancel it, you know? Yeah, I can hear you saying that. Most certainly. He can hear everything. He's got ears everywhere. It would be easier to do that, admittedly. But I can't just leave a concept like this behind. It has a ton of promise. And even a bit of love for the community behind it. Why give all of that up? No! Instead, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with it. And no, I'm not talking ludicrous nonsense. I never questioned you for a moment, buddy. I'm talking what you should expect. Let me fill you in on juicy details. Okay, you do that, buddy. See these beautifully animated yet completely out-of-place character sprites? I do see them. Their names are Fredbear, Nora the VTuber, and Susan Windows 98. They were originally meant to be the villains introduced to the prologue of that game, and their sprites all come with what you'd expect if you played a classic RPG before. I have played classic RPGs before, And I make RPGs. I know a thing or two about RPGs, may need a classics. You know, forward sprites, backward sprites, sprites for walking to the right, and some for walking to the left. Yep. You know, the visual, right? I do. But I also only gave 2 of the 3 antagonists yet another expression to their sprites because it would have aided the improved narrative a bit better. Man, the lengths I go to tell my weird stories. Hey, telling a good story sometimes takes the extra effort, man. And of course, there's also the fact that I gave them VM bases as well, complete with over 11 expressions for each of them. I like the VTuber smile, that's actually a kind of adorable face. I believe that's Fredbear over there, that smile is terrifying. So, why create 8-bit sprites for a visual novel in the first place? You know, you make a good point there, like, RTD is known for making visual novels, not really RPGs. And like you said there, visual novels don't usually utilize sprites. So yeah, you're asking a question that I did have. It's like you're in my mind. Please proceed with caution if you're in my mind. Not many people can handle being up there. There's a lot of chaos up there, okay? And what's with these weirdly over-exaggerated expressions? Well, I wouldn't say they're over-exaggerated, but go on. Boy, must I be some kind of psychic if you really are asking these questions? Yeah, you kinda are. You're in my mind and I don't like it, and like I said, proceed with caution because there's a lot of chaos going on inside this head. Well, I guess that leads up to the direct's very next segment. And that's... wait for it. What I'll be doing going forward. Game development wise, of course. Alright. So, yeah, there is a reason behind why I decided to make those 8-bit sprites. I kinda sorta wanted to experiment with the aesthetic a bit. Oh, you did? Create a specific atmosphere for my stories that could give them a bit more life and depth to it. Sprites can pretty much either make or break the foundation of a good story. Yeah, that's true. Regardless of how expressive you intend for it to be. And in my case, perhaps it's best for me to just show you. Yeah, just show me, man. Hello. Using Fredbear as an example here. Let's just say that I wanted him to move either left or right in a specific scene. In that particular scene and objects that he'd like to interact with. Something like, click on that jar and Fredbear will automatically walk to the right in order to obtain the crying child's soul. Okay, we're collecting souls now, great. Or, there's a person over there. Click on them to discuss the exceedingly complex FNAF door. You know, that kind of world building atmosphere, by allowing the character to decide wherever the sprite of the character goes. It's giving them the liberty to explore the world a bit. So it's a visual novel combined with point and click. You know what? I like that! Expanding upon the nature of the world that a visual novel takes place in. That is my vision for the foreseeable future. Go for it, man! Oh, hi. Of course, I'll start by using VM bases. Oh, that explains why Fredbear just sort of popped up there, staring directly into my soul with those creepy eyes. Those creepy green eyes. Of course, I'll still be using VM bases in a project that uses sprites. Those will just pop in from the bottom of the screen, just like you saw just now. In normal visual novel projects, though, they'll always be front and center, with the sprites just being for the cutscenes. Only rarely. But with the small little addition of sprites, that means I'll have to make 2D backgrounds for them to walk on. Yep, that's true. You can't have sprites walking around in, you know, this background you do have going on. My thoughts exactly, man. And I'm not good at drawing those. I mean, look behind me. I made that one from scratch. Hey, you did a good job, man. Give yourself a little bit more credit. And it ain't even stylish. It's not stylish, yes, but it's short and simple and straight to the point. Now, with all that being said and done, what does this all mean for the future of my games? How will the lead programmer of RTD Productions, yours truly, intend to branch out a concept where YouTubers and VTubers are the main focus? It's simple. Very, very simple. Oh, and there's all the games that RTD has made. Love Strike, Eggman Empire, yeah right, which, funny story about that by the way, that game right there is the game that introduced me to RTD in the first place. And two Undertale games that I never got around to playing. Mostly because I never played Undertale yet. I know, shocking, right? Don't worry, it's coming. Potential remakes! Wait! Potential remakes? You heard right? Potential remakes! Looking back on my old work nowadays, I eventually noticed that I was trying to establish a lore that didn't make sense. Something that tried to fit literally every non-existing dot that supposedly served a purpose in the grander story I was trying to tell. But unfortunately, even after playing some of them myself again and again, I still can't find a proper means to connect them all. So that's why I decided to rework a few of those concepts to fit the mode of my current idea. You know, that's a thing, like, one thing I love about RTD's games is that literally every game that he makes, every game, they all connect together. And yeah, as you make more, you know, and you expand the story, yeah, the lore or the main concept you were going for does, you know, expand and change and sometimes doesn't neglect the other games. I get that. And it takes a lot of skill to do that, which is why every game I make takes place in a completely different universe. I'm in the process too of remaking a few games I have made before. Although for me it's for like a different reason because, you know, I've upgraded from VX Ace to MV and I learned a lot more about RPG Maker, so you know, I want to remake everything using, like, well, not everything, but a lot of games I have made, applying what I have learned over the years. To take these games and make them even better than what they were before. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent. Let's continue with Luigi's story here. Allow me to share what I currently got in store for each of the remakes. And no, I will not be removing my original work. If you're longtime followers of mine, I know some of you like them. So I'll keep those up if your curiosity ever piques. Ah yes, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember this game from many years ago. I do! It was the game where I met you in the first place!
Eggman Empire. Yeah, right.
Yep, I remember. A comedic Sonic.exe parody. This technically counts as my very first EXE game. An April Fool's special, given the way I executed the game. The narrator planned a surprise anniversary party for Sonic. So he decided to invite you, along with thousands of our people, to come and celebrate it. But unfortunately, sometime after the narrator distracted him prior to the party, Sonic eventually went missing. Oh no! Sonic pulled a Mario and went missing. So it's up to both you and the narrator to go find him before the party starts. Or, at least that's how I remember the story. I don't know about you guys, but this premise sounds very inconsistent to me. You know, I don't remember much about the Eggman Empire Yeah Right game. I remember that's how I met RTD. I do remember that I fell in love with, like, his style. But I don't remember much about the story. Like, that was years ago. That was like, oh god, 5 or 6 years I think it was? It was a long time ago. Even after replaying it many times myself. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rework every aspect of this story, removing the Sonic.exe parts altogether. Then, I'll put in a few YouTubers, find a way to put Sunky into the game without it feeling a bit forced in. Hey, we love Sunky around here. And with my unique programming skill set, I'll probably even add in a final boss of sorts to give the story the conclusion it deserves. I'm excited for this remake, I'm gonna put that out there. Or at least, try. To have it all make sense. Within the context of the story. I'll see what I can do with it. Okay. These games I can't really say much about because I never played them. And next, there are these. The Undertale Genocide Luigi Kid Timeline Duology. My first shot at making visual novels. And its expansion pack. Yeah, I'm bringing this particular series back. But under a few conditions. I'm going to drop the Undertale Genocide Luigi Kid Timeline title in exchange for something original. It kinda makes me cringe just looking at the title itself sometimes. I gotta talk to my younger self about that one. And actually, I'll rewrite this plot as well. The story won't focus on Luigi Kid only anymore. Other content creators exist as well, you know? It's a painless move that'll benefit anyone and everyone. Plus, I won't be removing any Undertale characters. I'll only have them in it as beneficial secondary characters. Maybe along with some other characters from different games too. Who knows? Either way, the concept of this game will stay true to what came before. And not after. Only with memes. And last but not least, we have Love Strike. I remember Love Strike. And also on that note, I have played Love Strike and the Eggman Empire game on my old channel, but unfortunately they're not on this channel. I'm kind of contemplating if I should play the originals or wait until the remakes that RTD is talking about come out. I don't know, I'll sit and think on that. The only game that was developed alongside of another project. This game is actually the very first original work I created. Only with limited resources and assets. Development on the title was quite hazy, since I had to work on both that and said our project at the exact same time as each other. And I don't mean simultaneously. I meant one at a time. I'm not that crazy of a programmer. To be completely frank though, I had no idea which direction I want to steer this game in particular. Did I want it to be an original product? Or do I just fill it with fangamey aspects to make it seem like it'll be a fun time? Could I merge elements from my other projects into this one? What gender should a protagonist be? What's the real motive behind the villain of the story? Okay, I know I stated that I wouldn't be removing my original work, but I truly believe this needs to be redone from the ground up. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, like I said, I've been doing remakes, like I remade Legend of Shadows, I remade Curses of Nightmare. I'm actually working on a remake of Curses of Nightmares currently. And I know I did say, just like RTD here, that I would keep the original work up. And, well, I didn't live true to that though, because the original Legend of Shadows, before I remade it in MV, it's been erased from the void forever. Like, it's not on my computer anymore, it's not on GameJoe anymore. Yeah, the original is gone forever. I will reintroduce the ideas this game has in a brand new way. And the direction will be different this time. It will take place in a school setting. And it will use characters from a webcomic series that I created long before I started making fan games. You made comics? Wow. Hey, RTD, I know you're gonna be watching this. Send some of those my way, will ya? I would be interested in checking out your work. Now, to some of you, this idea might appear to be far-fetched, mostly because you've never read them before. But I assure you, the idea works like a charm, even within the context of the comic itself. Hey, I believe you. There will be lovable characters, and the premise will remain the same. Just about the inconsistencies that came beforehand. And yes, this includes the fact that the main character of the comic series literally spawns into the game's world due to dimension-breaking shenanigans. Why I decided to do this is beyond me. I didn't even bother trying to continue that lingering plot thread because I was so focused on the main campaign. What a huge disappointment. No YouTubers are planning to appear in the title, but it will truly be an original title. Sonic the Hedgehog appearing in a game will no longer be a thing. And the old main characters of this game will come back as side characters. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead, yet. My plans are due to change in time. So have patience, will ya? Hey, don't worry, I'll be patient, man. I will reveal more details in regards to the project in the distant future. Please look forward to it. Will do. Yeah! And I guess that's a wrap for my April Fool's Direct of sorts. There's just one thing I'd like for you to keep in mind, though. Okay, what's that? Actually, there's two things. Oh, okay. I'm ready. The fan game remix that I have planned will be first on a list, and then some of the more original stuff will come last. I, Luigi, won't be making any appearances in the original games, cause I'm just a random OC. And if I'm guessing, the more original VNs I make will have a chance to be uploaded on Steam. It's a huge risk I'm willing to take, but hey, at least the pricing for those won't be too expensive. Hey, on that note, you guys know I'm making a remake of Legend of the Dreambinder, right? I have a few people playtesting that game, but I'm actually going to be trying to get that up on Steam as well. Can't make any promises, but I'm going to see what I can do. Now, with all that being said, if you have any questions or complaints to send my way, then I'll get to you as soon as I can. No, I think I'm good. I think anything I want to say I have said in this video. And my sincerest apologies for pretty much removing the PFF Heroes of Monetization fan game website. Hey, don't worry about it. I didn't even know the website was a thing, honestly. Like, I knew you had a Game Joe page, but I didn't know there was actually a website. Yeah. Since this direct is an April Fool's joke, I kinda didn't want to upload anything there since it count as clickbait of sorts. The fresher the website, the better. Am I right? Thank you all so much for playing this one-shot direct. I'll see you all Ouija Publicans next time on RTD Productions Developer Direct. Yeah, hold up a second. Okay, we were on a gray screen for a bit. I was about to, you know, say, are we done here and do my goodbyes and everything, but nope. Hold on a second. Don't go anywhere, guys. We're not done yet. Oh, hi. Oh. I thought you were something to be, like, afraid of for a moment there, but you're actually adorable. Although, that just because you're adorable doesn't mean you're not dangerous, because, you know, true beauty sometimes can be like a mask, and behind that mask is a monster. Hey, Ouija. Well, I don't need to say that. You told me you would talk about my little fan game during a direct as well, but you never brought it up. Uh-oh. Bad Ouija. What's up with that, hmm? Wait! I never... did? Yeah, not a single word of it. You just kept rambling on about what you got planned going forward. Not to mention, you told me this would be your first priority before anything else. Uh-oh. Oh. Wait. I said that? Guess I got so caught up in the whole, remake segment that I completely forgot about it. Even so, though, I still have plans for the title. I just don't know how to execute them is all. Not to mention that my own personal list hasn't been fully validated yet. Oh. Oh, you got a list! Oh. What's this? Rock? Rook? Nas? Shallow? Diamond Mario 64? Yuri? Evening? Sun? Gaming friend? Hey! That's me! Val? CPG Yuri? Navier? Star Sky, Yoi Sound, Hunter's World Gaming. Hey, shout out to my friend Hunter's World Gaming. Longtime friend of this channel when I started on my old channel. Funny shit! Wait, what? Yeah, that's the list you've been trying to keep away from me. I thought it'd have Sir Mori, Iri, Bun Dunny, or at least some of my Discord mods and supporters listed in there somewhere. But instead, all I'm really seeing are a bunch of randomly listed people. Like Niski, or Sleeping Sheepy, DJ, Enora Yutori, Angel Steps. Just what exactly are you planning to do with them? Well, Wait, are they going to be in my fan game? Well, yes, of course. Not all of them, though. I do have my limitations. What kind of limitation? The beneficial kind! With the main cast being front and center, and most of the ones I listed playing a supporting role in the story. It's not anything to worry about, Usagi. I'm sure you and your friends will make it into the final product once it's finished in no time at all. I guess that makes a bit of sense. But that does beg one more question. You don't have anything malicious planned for those with a supporting role, do you? No? I think he does. Good. Really, you're the only one malicious. Better put those plans into action then. Okay. Mamma mia. I knew it. Oh, okay. And he died it. Credits! All of them were found on YouTube and repurposed into audio files, so I don't know who to credit for them. Please know that, oh, okay. And music, Destiny in Time, 10 minutes of relaxing sound and wind blowing through the grass, alright. Bunch of YouTubers, there's me and there's Hunter. Basically everybody on that list. And Usagi Kira. Glad you stayed till the end. Thanks for playing. See you next time. No problem, buddy. Thank you for, sending this my way and asking me to give it a try. I had a lot of fun with it, even though, it was basically a direct negative know what's coming in the future. And I'm glad you did this. Thank you for, letting us know what's coming up. Oh, my voice in my ears there just really sent a chill down my spine. Anyways, that's it for this. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me and coming to the developer direct for RTD Productions. Hope you guys are looking forward to these things coming out. I'll leave a link down below to RTD's Game Joe page, as well as this, so if you guys want to check this out yourselves. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye, everybody.